Right. It's the 2K pregame show.
It is time for the conference finals on 2K Sports. Get next to that. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal. The action coming to you from Chicago, where the Bulls will be hosting the series tonight up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. And for Cleveland, round 2 went the distance with 7 tough games. They've been tested and remain determined to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. All right, the conference finals are here. It means we have 4 teams left competing for the NBA title. And, Shaq, if you've made it this far, no doubt you are among the league's very elite.
That's correct, Ernie. At this point of the season, there are no pretenders left. Each team has a legitimate chance of winning it all, but guess what? Only one will win it, Ernie.
You are absolutely right. And that does it for now. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you later.
Let's meet your Chicago Bulls. Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 3, Doug McDermott. At guard, 6'7" from Marquette, number 21, Jimmy Butler. At the other forward position, at 6'9", number 22, Taj Gibson. The man in the middle from Florida, number 13, Joakim Noah. And at guard, 6'3", from Memphis, number 1, Derrick Rose. The head coach for your home team is Tom Thibodeau.
For these 2 teams, 2 rounds down, 2 to go. The battle for the Eastern Conference continues. Game 1 of the conference finals. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. So Cleveland will get the first possession. So the first quarter now underway as we begin the Eastern Conference Finals. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The 2 stars, LeBron and Love. And it's Thompson in at the 5. The Bulls shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
At the line for the Bulls, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Cleveland with the ball. Irving kicks to James. Irving sets a screen for James. It's good from about 19 feet.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
On defense, Cleveland. Butler dishes to Gibson. Right side, Rose. Into Noah. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Tom Thibodeau.
I asked about what his goals were coming into this game one, and he said win at all costs. If we can't come out strong here, then everything we've worked for to get home court advantage at this point goes out the window. They don't want to see that, gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Rose. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Gibson setting the pick for Rose. Gibson inside. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
You can always depend on him to put the pass right on the money.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for the Bulls. One shot.
That's good from Gibson. Here's Irving. Passes to Marion. He kicks it to James. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Well, their pass it to Gibson, and that one's good. Gibson's got 5 now.
That lead pass allowed him to get straight to the hoop without losing any momentum.
Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. LeBron kicks to Irving. Love with the screen on Rose. And again, it's Kyrie Irving.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
Butler dishes to Gibson. Back to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. McDermott with the screen for Rose. McDermott kicks to Gibson. He dishes it to McDermott. Just 5 on the clock. Good D from Love. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Marion with it. Now defended by McDermott. James against Noah. On its way from Irving for 2. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Kyrie Irving, number 1. And so here is Chicago. Outside Butler. Over to the left wing. The feed to McDermott. It's up a 3. No good. Some solid defense there from Irving. Cavaliers trailing. Thompson sets the pick for LeBron. Thompson right side. On the wing, Mary. Left side, Irving. Just 4 to shoot. Love can't hit. Outside Rose. There's the dish to Gibson. Shoots from the baseline. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Gibson's got 7.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones. A long time without a basket.
They've got to find something. You're right. Now Rose. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Count the bucket.
Really tough to get that shot off with the size differential there. That's not an individual matchup he's going to win every time, especially in the post.
Very well done. I didn't think he had any business operating down there with the big fellas.
Here's Irving, following the score by Derrick Rose. Irving kicks to Love. On the wing, Thompson. Drops one in from the wing. Thompson's got his first points of the game. Chicago leading. Outside Rose. Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose passes to Noah. Kicks to Butler. To the left side wing. Lock at 6. McDermott with it. He's going up against Love.
Boy, they were ready for him right there. I mean, totally collapsed the defense on him.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. Thompson left side. Here's the teardrop. The Bulls have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And it's Butler missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Marion outside. Irving dishes to Love. And there's the foul. It goes on Taj Gibson. And a wide open look for Irving. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Irving's got 8.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Irving against Rose to the wing right side. Pass to Noah. And stolen by LeBron. Irving kicks to Marion. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Rose attacking. Noah the screen. Gibson with the screen on Irving. Here's Rose. Rejected by Irving. And they get it back. 5 on the clock. Another shot. Rose can't get that one to fall.
Right from the start, they've been aggressive on the glass. Most of the rebounds seem to be going their way.
And, Steve, I think they are ready for the fight today.
Now here's Marion. James sets the screen for Marion. Now Love inside. Puts up the baby hook. The shot will not go.
Good percentage shot, though. That's one they'll take any day of the week.
Butler with the ball. He's picked up by James. Outside Butler. Outside Rose. Left side Rose. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Cavaliers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Irving passes to James. Marion setting the pick for James. He came off the screen and finished with authority.
Boy, taking it hard to the rack for the big throwdown.
And give an unofficial assist, Clark, to his teammate for setting the screen that freed him up.
Yeah, good call, Kevin. That was really the key to the play.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Chicago making some changes. Pau Gasol is checked in for Noah. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. And it's Heinrich in for McDermott. Cleveland also making some changes. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Tristan Thompson. And Allen subbed in for Sean Marion. Outside Rose. There's the pass to Mirotic. Heinrich kicks to Rose.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
And he ends up missing both free throws.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. But for the most part today, they have been. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
A nice shot by Irving.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well,
now here's Rose. Butler is screen on Irving. Rose goes in. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot left block, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
Irving again throws. Irving kicks to Varejao. Second shot opportunity. Love. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Brooks checked in for Derrick Rose. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Waiters is checked in. Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the game right now. That free throw good from Kevin Love. Bulls trail by 8. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. That one a little long.
And no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now, here is Irving. 10 points for him.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance, leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
And he gets it to go.
Gotta love the use of the bounce pass there. Perfect feed.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Varejao with a screen on Brooks. And Waiters has it in the corner. Allen dishes to Irving. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's already got 10 points and also a block shot. He's having a terrific first quarter.
Well, if he keeps this up over the course of the entire game, look out.
For Cleveland, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good. So he gets them both.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Brooks outside. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Brooks.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Brooks, here we go. Good. Now, just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Varejao setting the pick for Irving. He got right to the cup using that screen. Irving's got 14.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Butler, and it's thrown down hard with both hands. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess, huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 14. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. Let's take a look at the players who have pulled down the most rebounds during this postseason. Kevin Love, 4th.
Boy, he has been fantastic in the playoffs. I mean, the stats prove that out. Defensively and second chance point, he's working harder than some of the other players. He's hungry for a championship, and he's playing like it.
The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
And here's Brooks. Butler, a screen on Irving. Butler sets a screen for Brooks. Over to the wing. Mirotic with it. Now defended by Varejao. Three-pointer, Heinrich, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, he had to get that shot off quickly because the defense was all over him.
Yeah, that's the key, Steve. The quick trigger. Any hesitation, and that shot gets blocked.
Irving against Brooks. Irving drives in. Good. Irving's got 17.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Bulls trail by 4. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Gasol on the high post. There's the pick. Stolen by Varejao. Irving attacking. And that one's good. Love. And now a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting while jumping out to this lead.
Well, high-quality shots, and they've been on target with them.
Now here's Brooks. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Feeds it to Butler from deep. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Here comes Irving. He's got 17. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. For Cleveland, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Here's Butler. No luck. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Game 2, Eastern Conference Finals. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers take on Derrick Rose and the Chicago Bulls. Live this Saturday night.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Eastern Conference Final as we get things started once again. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what do you guys see?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
Bulls trail by 5. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. Waiters at the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Marion is out there with Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to Waiters. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. No good. Great defense that time from Noah. The Bulls shooting so far very efficient all around, about 55%. Heinrich outside. Shot clock at 6. Back to Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding is one thing that they've been able to dominate.
Yeah, and they've chased down that pumpkin often.
Now here's Gibson after Dion Waiters' miss. Gibson with the screen on Waiters. Brooks, the pass to Noah. Back to Brooks. 3-pointer. Here's Heinrich. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender draped all over it.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Bulls have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line. And that one falls for Heinrich. Rose, he's checked in for Chicago. And both free throws good from Heinrich. Cavaliers leading. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dellavedova kicks to Waiters. Off the screen, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And saved a likely dunk there.
Yeah, very smart foul under the circumstances. You can't allow him to just throw it down on you.
The Cavaliers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Waiters. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Outside Rose. Pass to Gibson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. They get Sean Mary.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
The Bulls have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Well, Cleveland shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? LeBron dishes to Waiters. Marion setting the pick for Waiters. And Gibson with the block. McDermott passes to Rose. Into Noah. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Waiters. It's rebounded by Noah.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
Rose kicks to Gibson. That one rolling around and rims out.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And the dunk by James.
Now that is a quick bucket. Pretty good in transition.
That's right. That's exactly right. He loves when he gets the chance to get out and run. That's when he's at his best.
Bulls trail by 4. Heinrich outside. Dishes to Rose. He kicks it to Noah. Three-pointer, Heinrich. Here's Gibson. Thompson with the block. Passes it to Waiters. Back to Thompson. He dishes it to Dellavedova. Rose against LeBron. Elbow shot. Chicago grabs the miss. Gibson's got his 4th rebound in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Gibson setting the pick for Heinrich. McDermott dishes to Gibson. Noah with a screen on Thompson. Here's Rose. Keeps it alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the... Second chance points.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
Yeah, you don't need to catch it and gather and try to go back up if you've got that type of angle. He really took advantage. Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Bulls trail by 4. And there's the feed to Gibson. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 3 assists now in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Irving's checked in for Cleveland. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. LeBron James, number 1. 4th, Kyrie Irving.
I'll tell you what, whether it's been attacking off the dribble or pulling up, both of these guys have really been lighting it up in the playoffs.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. And Johnson throws it down.
I tell you what, it never gets old watching him work, does it, fellas?
No, Clark, that's a good way to put it. He will work. Great example of that on the offensive glass right there.
Yeah, just blue-collar stuff. And then he put a little flair in the dunk.
Here's Rose following the score by Cleveland. Here's Gibson. 10 points for him. There's the dish to Rose. Wants to get it off to Noah and does. Shot's good. Noah's got his second basket of the night. The Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Waiters passes to Irving. The wide open look here for Marion. A 3-pointer, no good.
Well, they're fortunate. The defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
Rose kicks to Gibson, and there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
At the line for the Bulls, 1 shot.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Heinrich with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. And that one's good by Noah.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
The Cavaliers trailing. Thompson, a screen on Rose. Irving dishes to Waiters. To the paint. Gibson with the steal. Now here's McDermott. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Rose. Noah with a screen for Rose. Noah, the pass to Heinrich. Left side Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And they've also been very productive from the foul line, getting there early and often.
And the first one at the line is good. The Bulls making a switch here. Gasol's checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Sean Marion. And so Irving nails both of them. Chicago calls timeout. Here's Rose. Pass to Gibson. Outside Rose. Goes up the baseline. Verjao grabs the board. Verjao's got his 4th rebound in this one. And LeBron throws it down.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game. A potential momentum builder.
Here's Rose. Following the basket by LeBron James. Rose kicks to Gibson and stolen by Irving. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by LeBron.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
So it's Chicago now, following the basket by LeBron James. Little turnaround. That one rolling around and rims out.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over.
Got a piece of it. Raiders on the wing. And there's the pass to James. In the corner, Irving with it. Heinrich with the steal. Right wing. McDermott, no one around him. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
And you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. LeBron dishes to Irving. Feeds it to Waiters. No luck. And the Bulls going the other way now. McDermott passes to Rose. Puts it up from 12. And Gibson kicks to Rose. He feeds it to Gibson. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Against Irving. Rose kicks to Gasol. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gibson. And Thompson sends it back.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Outside Irving. Dishes it to Thompson. Off the left rim and out.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
McDermott, no one around him. Another 3 for Chicago. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
What do you think, Steve?
Well, both teams still kind of feeling each other out here, and neither team has been able to find an edge in this game.
Verjao with a screen on Rose. And a wide open look for James. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. LeBron's got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off a poor first quarter shooting effort. He's really starting to turn it on now, guys.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, he looks like he wants to toy around with some of their sets and matchups here.
You know, I don't think you can afford to go through a whole game doing the same thing over and over, and you have to be able to adjust on the fly, just like he's doing here.
Some changes for Chicago. Mirotic is checked in for Gibson. Jimmy Butler comes in for McDermott, and Brooks subbed in for Kirk Heinrich. Then for the Cavaliers, Love comes in for Thompson, and it's Allen in for Dion Waiters. Chicago trailing here. Butler sets a screen for Brooks. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Brooks has got 6.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 21. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Irving's got 23.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Here's Rose. Butler in the corner. Back to Rose. Verjao grabs the board. Verjao's got his 7th rebound here tonight. 1:57 left in the first half. Irving drives in. Chicago grabs the miss. Outside Butler. Outside Rose. Takes a 3. Another three for Chicago.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket and coming off a pretty pass?
Well, if you just looked at assist as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Now, here is Irving. 23 points in the game. Irving double team. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. LeBron against Rose. Left side Rose. Here's Mirotic. Great D that time from Love. The Cavaliers trailing. LeBron with it. Butler covering. Love, no luck. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The drive by Brooks. And he banks in the layup. Brooks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. And that's now 25 points for Kyrie Irving.
The question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Rose dishes to Brooks. He kicks it to Mirotic, pulls up, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
You have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
It's Allen on the wing. Irving drives in.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
He's been punishing them at the line in this one, going 7 of 8. That's good from Irving. Both free throws good for Irving. Eight seconds left now here in the second. Rose gets to Gasol. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 7th assist here tonight. It could go. The shot is off. Close game as we wrap up the second quarter. Rolls out front. They lead by a bucket. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. A solid and competitive first half of basketball. LeBron, how do you feel about the team and its performance tonight?
We're doing a good job. We're on the road. You know, our shooters, we missed a couple at the end. Wish we would have went in, but they're going to continue to shoot. There's going to be a big second half for us. So we got to continue to play like we did in the first half.
Continuity is key, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3. And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but I'll say it again. He had a great first half, just an explosive offensive display there.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had. He can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the back inside, Gibson and Noah. And it's McDermott in at the 3. Irving. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. LeBron James, number 1. And that one falls for Irving. Both shots good from the stripe. The Bulls shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Rose against Irving. That's good from McDermott on the assist by Rose. And it's 9 points for Doug McDermott.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
I think it's time to make some adjustments defensively, Clark. I mean, what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
Now here's LeBron. Up off the screen, and he goes in for the dunk.
One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
Chicago with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Rose with the ball. Guarded now by Irving. Gibson passes to McDermott. Rose dishes to Noah. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
The Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen.
And it's Rose penetrating, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 9.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Irving passes to Thompson.
Unreal. Mark it up. Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, it's startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here is Rose, following the score by Cleveland. Noah kicks to Gibson. That's good. He's got 12.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Nobody near Irving. Passes it to James. Out to Marion. They shoot again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He has 18 points and a steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
Yeah, just on the strength of his defense alone, he would have stood out, but his offense has been outstanding as well.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for James. Bulls trail by 3. Now Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Butler dishes to McDermott. Noah drives in. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Love with the screen on Rose. Irving with the ball. Noah picks him up. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And the basket by Rose.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. LeBron kicks to Irving. Irving double team. Back to James. Shaken.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, startling that he'd even try that right now.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Cleveland. Rose, that's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Thompson sets the pick for James. Thompson outside. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Love, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
Pau Gasol. Checked in for Taj Gibson. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Cavaliers.
I like the way their offense is clicking.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on it.
Now here's Noah. Irving with the steal. Pulls up on the wing. And the shot is long.
That's one he knows he should have made.
There's the feed to McDermott for the tie. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Inside, here's LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 9 assists in the game. Great passer. Outside Rose. Gasol, a screen on Irving. Rose gets to Gasol. That one's good from the corner. Gasol's got 8 points. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. James, the pass to Irving. Love at the elbow. To the middle. It's tipped. Stolen by Noah. Gasol against Love. Noah with a screen for Rose. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6 from 10 feet out, and it's Chicago scoring again.
My, he is so adept at finishing in the low post.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a one-point game. Irving against Rose. Marion setting the pick for James. He got right to the cup using that screen. LeBron's got 12 points in just the second half. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. The dish to Butler. Noah with a screen on Marion. Here's Butler. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
He has not been on his game. And, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Here is Rose. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Noah kicks to Rose. Here's Gasol. A second chance effort. Yes! And the foul. That one on Love.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Kirk Heinrich, he's checked in for Chicago. Dion Waiters checked in for Cleveland. The Bulls have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game. Cavaliers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Irving drives in. And the first one drops. Chicago making a switch here. Mirotic is checked in. And Cleveland also making a change. Allen's checked in. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Bulls trail by 4. Heinrich outside. Gasol setting the pick for Heinrich. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. Heinrich's got 7.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 31. Raiders no luck.
Kevin, just enough presence to bother that three-point attempt there.
Well, for a guy that shoots like he does, I'd say that is an easy look.
There it is, guys. That Olay defense. Just watching him go Clark right by.
I think we might be seeing which team is ready to take control of this game.
Yeah, that's a dunk that could absolutely get them going. I agree, Clark.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
Brooks checked in for McDermott. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Irving dishes to Waiters. Love with the screen on Heinrich. Waiters and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good for Waiters. Chicago trailing here. Brooks outside. Mirotic sets the screen for Brooks. Three-pointer, Heinrich. The Cavaliers pull it in. Varejão's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Varejão with a screen on Heinrich. Irving attacking. Varejão can't hit. Chicago's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Brooks the pass to Heinrich. He dishes it to Butler. Here's Gasol. Nice D from Varejão. For Cleveland, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Love with the screen for Irving. Allen outside and stolen by Butler. Kicks to Brooks. Pass to Mirotic. Stolen by Allen. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That's on Aaron Brooks.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
That's good from Irving. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bulls trail by 4. Now here's Brooks. He's got 8. Heinrich a screen on Irving. Brooks kicks to Butt. The 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
He just couldn't shake loose. He had the defender draped all over him.
Verajao setting the pick for Irving. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And that one misses. That one misses. Chicago's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Love with the screen on Brooks. Irving attacking. Comes up empty down low.
It's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Brooks outside. The pass to Butler. Mirotic sets the screen for Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Shot to end this cold run. And he lays it up and in. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Love with the screen on Heinrich. Waiters dishes to Irving. Launches a 3. Mirotic grabs the miss.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Butler. Almost, but it rolls out. Cavaliers leading. Irving with it. 33 points for him. Irving double team to the right side. The shot by Verajao, wide open. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Smart. Use that big height advantage. Get the shot off.
Well, it's hard to put a big man on him, Steve, that far from the hoops. I mean, he's versatile.
Chicago calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical. It's been fast. It's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Here's Irving after Pau Gasol's bucket. Verajao setting the pick for Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Heinrich's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Butler attacking. That doesn't go either for Butler.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Irving, good.
Not much working for him as he moves to 1 of 6 now in the quarter.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Brooks against Irving. Feeds it to Mirotic. Shoots. And a high bounce as it comes off the rim. Outside Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. Now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Cavaliers lead by 6. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter.
Patty cake, Patty cake. I'm the baker's man. I bake them cakes as fast as I can. And you can tell by how my bread stack up. When the sky comes back, and the back up. Watch it like my whip, like my chick. Doing the buck 6 to me in the cocktail. Grinding, cousin. I got 4 dozen. Even 11-5. If I see you, keep it coming.
And here are the Cavaliers now. 6-point lead. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. They've got Tristan Thompson. LeBron James is out there with Marion. Then it's Allen. And it's Irving at the point guard. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. Thompson passes to Irving. Gibson with the steal.
You know, it's quite surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
No question. There's been some good and some bad from them in the first half, but they need to tighten things up here.
LeBron outside. He feeds it to Irving. Marion setting the pick for Irving. Can't get it to go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. McDermott with it. Picked up by Thompson. McDermott kicks to Rose. Pass to Gibson. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Irving dishes to James. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Marion outside. Gibson with the steal. And Butler, here we go. The kick out to Rose. To tie it up. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 11 rebounds in the game. And finished off by LeBron.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Irving against Rose. Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose passes to Noah. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That three off the mark.
Very little success for him behind the arc today. Just one three-pointer in the first half and still none in the second.
Irving kicks to James. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. Out to Marion. Takes a three. The rebound by Gibson. Gibson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Rose kicks it to Noah. Gibson inside. Count the basket and the foul. That's on LeBron James.
They were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block. Boy, great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, it sure was. He made a beeline for the bucket as soon as they got the ball. Right away, straight to the rim.
Rose attacking. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Thompson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass. It hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard yet.
But you feel like it's going to reward this team at some point. They've got to continue to maintain the energy.
Now here's Noah following the shot by Ray Allen. And that is good. And that's 11 points for Joakim Noah.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why not? And that's 8 straight points in the paint for this team. They're making this a very physical battle.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. He likes how they're playing, so simply said, hey, let's keep it rolling. Let's make the most of it and even this series off. We'll see if they can get the job done, Kevin.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Still, I mean, startling that he'd even try that right now.
Here's Gibson following the score by Cleveland. Dishes it to McDermott. He kicks to Noah. Pass to McDermott. James with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Thompson sets the pick for Irving. LeBron outside. The feed to Allen. Irving passes to Thompson. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Gibson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backups. You hate to see a player DQ'd, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. Bulls trail by 6. And here's Rose. Takes it from 10, and that one's good. Rose has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, those are key baskets, and we know he can deliver down the stretch.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. James outside. The dish to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's a shot he's got to hit, and you don't get too many better looks from that range.
Gasol kicks to Rose. Fires for 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Marion's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's LeBron. Outside Irving. Back to LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 33 points for LeBron.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Rose. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. It's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Now here's James. Kicks it out to Love. Marion left side. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And James with the basket on the assist by Marion. And now that's 35 points for LeBron. Bulls trail by 7. Noah with a screen on Irving. Rose attacking. Here's Noah. An easy 2 points on the layup. Noah's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
Irving dishes to Thompson. Now LeBron. Back to Thompson. The 10-footer. And that is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7. Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Butler sets a screen for Rose. He dishes it to McDermott. The fadeaway. No up. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards. Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
Now, here is Irving. McDermott with the steal. Now, here's Rose. Rose can't get that one to fall.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Irving passes to LeBron. Irving sets a screen for James. Kicks to Love. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. Marion dishes to Irving from the baseline. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. Gasol's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Butler kicks to Gasol. Noah, the pass to Rose. Feeds it to Gasol. From 10 feet out, Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Thompson. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 8 rebounds in this game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. What a performance from Joakim Noah here. He's got 10 rebounds and 3 dimes. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
And one's really fed into the other.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Irving kicks to LeBron. Marion setting the pick for LeBron. On the wing, Marion lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Butler.
As they grab one there, I was going to make the point that they just haven't done enough in terms of rebounding the ball.
I agree. The pass to Noah. Back to Butler. Looking to end his cold spell. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. They get Sean Marion.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
And so Butler nails both of them. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Thompson, a screen on Rose. Irving attacking. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Chicago calls timeout. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They trail by 6. Noah with a screen for Rose. Gasol's in the post. He's guarded by Love. And that one's good by Noah.
His stroke has been dead on. Inside, outside, wherever. The shot's just falling for him.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Love with the screen on Rose. Irving attacking. Outside Butler. Outside Gasol. Back to Butler. He feeds it to Gasol. All sorts of time. And he swishes it right through. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead. Cavaliers have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Irving dishes to Thompson. LeBron passes to Thompson. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. That's on Joakim Noah.
Well, Tristan Thompson in this one, he has 15 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Of course, he didn't have an attempt there in the first half. He's hoping to be a little bit more active and aggressive here and draw some fouls here in the second.
Butler kicks to Gasol. The kick outside to Butler. Rose dishes to Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And that's 15 points for Butler.
That's right where they wanted to go with the ball on that possession.
The drive by James. Pass to Love. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight. Another good pass, and their offensive execution has been impressive, to say the least.
The last 4 field goals have been assisted. Yeah, Pat, you got to make the shot.
Thompson with the bucket.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
Now here's Rose, and finished off by Noah.
You know, he may not have the elevation or the hop. He doesn't need it, though. The big fella throwing it down anyway.
He usually does save the high flying for the little guys, Clark. You're right.
You know, sometimes it looks like he's pinned to the ground, but when he gets positioned like that, he can put it down. Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Now here's McDermott. Here's Gasol. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. And they double up James. Stolen by Rose.
Still a chance, but they've got to score here.
Yeah, every possession is necessary. I'll tell you what, this is the white-hot version of Derrick Rose right now.
And so here's Cleveland. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Cavaliers call time here. The score is knotted at 110. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. James with it. Gasol covering. The drive by James. Oh, missed it. Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. Here's Gasol to take the lead. No good.
These are incredible rebounding numbers. I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything like this, Clark.
Oh, that's for sure, Steve. I mean, a superhuman performance on the backboard. Well done.
Timeout called, Cleveland. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. We've got overtime action now, folks. Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, Doris Burke on our sideline, and this is Kevin Harlan. And it's Chicago to start out. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So the Bulls 5 right now. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's McDermott in at the 3 slot. Now here is Irvin. Love with the screen on Rose. Irving drives in. Kicks it out to Allen. Dishes it to LeBron. Cranes the three-pointer. LeBron's got 38 points.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Noah with a screen on Irving. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Derrick Rose.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
And it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
And they double him up with LeBron. Irving drives in. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. We're just over a minute into overtime here. Rose passes to Gasol. Tries from 10, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Love with the screen on Butler. Irving attacking. Allen outside. Back to Irving. Shot is blocked, and they're able to recover. Passes it to Allen. 3 on the clock. The kick out to Irving. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Back to Butler. He kicks it to McDermott. This one for 3. And yes, sir, that one drops. McDermott's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
He might not get a better look than that all game. You have to get closer to him. He's not going to bite you. Get up in it.
Outside Irving. Love with the screen on Rose. Irving drives in. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Irving's got 43 points. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball. Just having their way down low. Cleveland has its hands full guarding against Rose.
He's got 27 points, and his huge assist tally makes it all the more impressive.
Well, and he's got this team in such a good groove right now. The way he's moving the ball and passing, getting everybody involved, they're in a great flow.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. Irving kicks to James, and the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
Yeah, he knows, not just what his own job is, but what his teammates' jobs are as well. That's why he's such a good leader for this club.
And that's another reason that he's so assertive out there. He does know what's necessary, and he's not afraid to take charge and to let his feelings be known, to challenge his teammates to get on task and on target.
Allen with another miss, and Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. The Bulls have gone 3 for 5 for their shots since we got started here in overtime. Rose kicks to Butler. The feed now to McDermott. Gasol with it. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Off the pick. It's Chicago with another bucket.
How about that screen by Noah?
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
The drive by James and stolen by Butler. Left side, Butler. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And turnovers, Clark and Steve, have been the issue for them.
Yeah, it sure has been the case. I mean, turnovers are like missing breakfast. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Why does it always come back to food, Clark?
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Yeah, the crowd's been hoping for something to cheer for, but nothing.
Rose attacking. There's the dish to Noah. Kicks it to McDermott. Feeds to Butler. 6 to shoot. The baseline J. Noah's shot is off. Cleveland's gotten 6 points by way of the three-point shot in overtime. They're 2 of 4 on their attempts from deep. Irving with it. Back to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Allen dishes to Thompson. Money! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
Oh, what a basket, and at the perfect time.
How about the courage and backbone of this guy? Wow.
From deep, Rose. Here's Noah. Here's Gasol. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Looking at the game for Gasol, he's got 10 rebounds and 1 assist. Boy, he's been a big contributor in this one.
Well, this isn't something they're going to see consistently from him, but they are enjoying his performance today.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
He's just got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of high-pressure situation.
The drive by LeBron. It's in! A huge shot to tie it up. Chicago calls timeout. The score is tied at 124. We've got 28 seconds left in the first overtime. Mirotic is checked in for Chicago. Rose passes to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Butler, he dishes it to Rose. Shoots from 12. Ooh, off wide. Noah with a screen for Rose. The second chance effort. Oh, no good. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's Irving. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. And with another overtime period here, we've got more terrific basketball coming your way right now. And Chicago has possession. And here's Rose. Butler, a screen on Irving. Noah, the screen. Pass to Rose. Clock at 4. Fires the 3. That's good. Rose has got 31 points.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They got to get more intense.
Here's Irving. James outside. And it's blocked by Noah. Now Rose. Right wing. The pass to Mirotic. A 3-ball. Another 3 for Chicago.
Boy, when you got a big man who can shoot from distance like he can, what a huge bonus that is.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Love with the screen for Irving. He feeds it to Love. Back to Irving. Allen kicks to James. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Free throw good. James. Both free throws good for LeBron. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside Rose. Butler. Noah controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Noah's got 20.
He never gives up on a missed shot. He feels like everyone is his, and that tip-in paid off for him.
Irving dishes to LeBron. Love in the post. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Irving. 6 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Nobody near Allen. Second chance shot, and there's the foul. It'll go on Nikola Mirotic. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Here's Irving. Dishes it to Allen. Takes the 3. That one goes. Count.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Chicago calls timeout. The Bulls leading by 3. Outside Rose. Noah in the post. Working on Thompson and Joakim Noah again. Cavaliers shooting well. 50% from the floor. Irving attacking. Stolen by Noah. Now here's McDermott. Outside Butler. Passes it to Rose. Butler kicks to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Joakim Noah again. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
They'll take as many of those looks as they can get.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. Sean Marion is checked in for Allen. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Marion setting the pick for James. Rebound by the Bulls. Noah's got his 16th rebound on the night. McDermott passes to Rose. Mirotic sets the screen for Rose. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
To the left wing. Back to Irving. Jacks up a three. No good. Some solid defense from Rose. Chicago leading by 7. Shot clock at 6. Noah with a screen for Butler. McDermott, no one around him. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Very effective screen to set up the jumper. That was the key to that play.
The Cavaliers trail by 9. The feed to Irving. Launches a three. Mirotic grabs the miss.
He hasn't been much help to them offensively here in overtime, Kevin. Maybe he's just exhausted.
Rose against Irving. Noah with the screen on Irving. Outside Rose. Just 5 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
It's the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. Some changes for Chicago. Muhammad, he's checked in for Noah. Dunleavy comes in for McDermott, and it's Brooks in for Butler. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. Amundsen comes in for Kevin Love. Dion Waiters checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving.
And you got to think those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
Waiters no luck.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After Aaron Brooks' three-pointer didn't go. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go. Here's Brooks.
This definitely wasn't the way they envisioned overtime working out.
So it's Chicago winning this one. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players. And after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Pal, this win was punctuated by some quality defensive plays. How important is the defensive execution to your success?
Well, defense got to be always our motor. If we get some stops, we're doing a good job defensively, everything will be okay from that point on. So we just got to continue to emphasize our defense.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the whole crew from 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long, and thanks for watching the NBA Eastern Conference Finals. Now let's take a look at the Jordan Player of the Game.